Okay, so we're gonna climb up this mountain, this crystal mountain, and hopefully save the whole world. That's the plan, at least. The plan is to climb our way up to the top of this mountain, save the whole world, and make sure that we don't set off the ultimate weapon. Should be pretty easy, considering. I mean, look at this team. Look at this team. You're telling me this team isn't the saviors of this world? Surely. Surely. It's been a minute. Oh, I was wondering what they were gonna do. That's very funny that they jump on behind us. I was really wondering how they were going to flip. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is that? That's pretty. This doohickey, how do I use it? I don't know. Get out of the way. I'll try. It's a strange totem with a hole in the center. What could it be for? I don't know. I don't know. Could be anything. All right, let's assume that that's like some post-game nonsense. This music though is really fun. Do I have actually? I was like, I'm pretty sure I have some extra bells. Let's just make this a little easier for us. I assume she's a trainer, so we're gonna avoid her, but we're gonna read the trainer tips because we gotta read all those trainer tips. Okay, this is another one of those. Okay, so maybe it's not a post-game thing. Maybe we just have to figure out how to travel at this place. Maybe there's like a whole... No, I was like, maybe I can get a piece of crystal off there. But, that was not the case. Max post... Maybe we need to fight some of these people to like, get told what we're supposed to do. I'm truly just flying by the seat of my pants here. Am I seat of my pants? Is that the right terminology? I think so. Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? I think I found the correct direction. Where do you think you're going? To the ultimate weapon? It's, the other way. The ultimate weapon? Never heard of it. We're just here to make friends with wild Pokemon. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll just get out of here then. You clearly are just here to make friends with wild Pokemon. Why should I assume anything else is happening here? Why should I assume anything else is happening here? I mean, obviously that's what's happening. You beat me. I did. Really did beat ya. Crystal Peak. Climbing our way up. I kind of want the item, right? I feel like I should go after items. Because I feel like this is a place where you'd put like some Mega Stones. I mean, so far, it's definitely not. But I feel like if you were to put any Mega Stones anywhere, a Crystal Mountain, like that's where I would put Mega Stones. Is that anything? Okay, so this is another... Okay, that feels like there's other people over there, so it feels like it could be a direction to go. Let's see what's over this way. Oh, Zygarde Cell. Okay, cool. Cool. Up here is nothing, so down here is more fight. Again, I just don't have anything to go into the totem thing. Hold it! We've been ordered to delay you as long as possible. Club's great plan. What was it again? I thought you guys were just here to make friends with Pokemon. Now you're telling me you're actually here to cause harm? You're out here causing harm? Oh, Galactic Clefable did not last very long. No, you don't need a Blizzard. Power Gym? That's pretty rude. That's pretty rude. Let's go Metagross. Yo, can you attack something other than the Sylveon, please? Can you attack something other than the Sylveon, please? Never mind. I'll take care of the carving. Just want to keep attacking the Sylveon. They gotta have a lot of fairy Pokemon. I feel like... Wait, you can learn Outrage? We'll get rid of Fire Fang, but I don't know that we'll ever actually want you to do it. But I feel like the last People Lights room were using Fairy types, so maybe we should have Metagross leading for the Steel typage. for the steel toypage. Crystal Peak, 3rd floor. We started at, I think, at what, B1? Okay, that is obviously... Okay, I was about to say, that's obviously the next way, but maybe there's an item over here, but it's no, it's another one of those things. I don't know what it is. I bet you don't remember me, huh? You saved my hide from a Shadow Warrior back in our days. Allow me to not return that favor. Oh, great, another pair of trainers trying to make their way up the mountain. Let's hope you're not as strong as that guy with the green hat. And actually, in fact, I am stronger and better than them in every way conceivable. So, sorry about it. Also, didn't, like, all of his Pokemon die? Like, for real, for real? Ninetales... Is that a recolored Ninetales? I feel like that is not what, Alola Ninetales looks like. It's so pretty. Like, just the coloring. Just the coloring, man. I gotta goggle this. Alolan Ninetales. Ah, that is its color. I guess it's just the fact that it's in the, like, this is an 8-bit, but more like 2D sprite, like, kind of layout just really makes that color pop, I guess. It was a really pretty color. Just to finish off there. Yeah, this is pretty easy having a steel type for all their fairy types. Yes, we shall continue to max repel. Hi, Porygon. Bye, Porygon. Yeah, save the game. Oh! Reshiram and Zekrom, I assume? Hey, speaking of Reshiram and Zekrom, this Friday is actually the release of Black Bolt and White Flare. I don't know why this sounds like a segue to a sponsorship or something like that, but it's just a segue to, I am so excited about this Pokemon set coming out. I managed to actually land a pre-order of a booster bundle, because this is a special set, so there's no booster box. So I have 6 packs of each that should actually be here on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, if I'm just going to, like, open them just, like, as I typically do, like, YouTube short style, or if I'm going to do, like, some other type of video. I don't know, but I'm just really excited for this set. There are special illustrations of every Gen 5 Pokemon in this set, and I'm really hoping to get the Clang Gang. What? These Pokemon? That Eklev guy must have had Hoopa set this trap to slow us down. But we can't stop moving now. Come on, Wiz, let's blast through these things and get to the summit. Choose up to 3 Pokemon to battle with. Okay, well, let's make a thought here. They're dragon types, obviously. So Glalie for sure, but they're also fire and electric. So that Glalie for sure. Swampert for a second. Swampert deals with Zekrom. And also, I guess, Reshiram a little bit. Metagross feels like a bad choice. So I guess actually maybe Arcanine for having Outrage. And even though it's not Stab, it's still super effective. I also assume we cannot catch these guys, since it is also a double battle. A blazing aura. Dude, Zekrom and Reshiram are so cool. I wish, I don't know about Zekrom off the top of my head. But I wish Reshiram had a better shiny. Reshiram's shiny is literally just like the little bangles around its neck and tail turn gold. Oh, Zekrom's is pretty bad too. Zekrom, it just turns like its shoulder pads are a little bit deeper of black, and it's this little blue tip is instead of green tip. So I believe Icy Wind hits both. They're going for Fusion Bolt. That's going to do a lot of damage to that two cannon. Be surprised if it survives. Even without the crit, I just don't think it survives. Dragon Pulse, please take it. Oof! Oof! Biggest oofs abound. Sorry, Mammoth. I'm just gonna go for a Surf, because we gotta try something here. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, Mammoth Slime's dead anyways. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. We'll just go for a Rock Slide, but I don't think it matters if we'll be dead. Alright, Arcanine, get out there and hit a little Outrage. Cool. Yikes. So the great thing is it did save right before we went in, so we were able to just reload the save instead of run back through. I started to run back through and then remember it saved right beforehand. And with the Porygon right there, we can grab our different Pokemon. So I grabbed a Azumarill to potentially go for a Play Rough, which is at least super effective against Zekrom. I mean, it's gonna hope. I guess Toucannon's a speed tie, because the last time Toucannon got murdered before they did anything. But I guess Toucannon must be a speed tie. Critical hit again. I just want Azumarill to be able to get an attack off. I just want Azumarill to be able to get an attack off. You resist that, and you still just straight up died. You know what? Let's go for Ice Shard. Ice Shard is priority. Okay. I was really hoping it would do more. I was hoping it would do more. I wonder if I should have went for the Icy Wind to slow them down. Maybe that's the play, is like we have to go for the Icy Wind to slow them down. Although, we did get the kill there. Can I heal? I assume I can heal in this battle. Also, actually, I do want to check. Can I throw Pokeballs in this battle? Okay. I was, you know, I just gotta double check. You just gotta double check. I could revive his Pokemon. That's kind of funny. Let's revive Glalie. Oh, man, I should revive this Pokemon, shouldn't I? Revive Mamoswine. It's kind of funny that I could revive his Pokemon. I mean, I don't think it helps me in the grand scheme of things, since his Pokemon just get immediately one-shotted. So I don't think it helps me in any way, shape, or form, because none of us can take a hit. Which is pretty upsetting, and due to like just Reshram's like tight matchup. Yeah, that is the correct term. They just don't really. There's nothing really that's super effective to them there, except for Outrage. We at least outspeed here. Oh wow, it is almost enough. Hold up a second. That's actually. If I actually would have just done a couple more revives there, that is actually a gameplay. That is actually gameplay there. Hold up a second. That could actually work. I think we lead Glalie. I need someone who can take a hit. So maybe Hariyama. Because that's really what I just need someone who can take a hit. Because we would have just had like a little bit more high damage, or even, you know, if we would have just been able to get off another Ice Shard. Survive it, please. Can you imagine if they would have survived that? That would be cool. Let's go for the Force Palm on Reshram. I did not mean Force Palm. I meant to Fake Out. Oh, I meant to Fake Out. What a disappointment. Okay, but you just. I think that's just game, though. I think that's just game, though, because one of us get to attack. Oh, man, I need to make sure I... Wait, let me double check. My, that Earthquake was great. I need to just check. Accuracy is any... Okay, so your power is 100% accuracy. I was like, I need to make sure I at least hit if I'm the one who gets to go through the punch. Oh, nice. We survived that. Cool. I mean, that one was pure luck that the Mamoswine got the Earthquake off. I'm not even going to pretend like I did something in this fight. This was pure luck, and dude did all the work. How's that? As if that was ever going to stop us. You're still here? Why would you ever do any of this? There's no point helping out that Aklif goon. I'm sorry, Ace. I can't go back on our deal now. When the dust finally clears, you'll see that it was worth it. In the meantime, I'm just glad to know that you returned. Stay here, where you'll be safe from the fallout. I didn't come back because I wanted to be safe. I came back to stop the destruction you're planning. This whole time, I wanted you and Dad to come back so we could be a family again. And now as soon as I find you, you think you can get away with something like this? No way. You've already destroyed one home when you left us. I won't let you destroy another. If it were up to me, we wouldn't be destroying anything, Ace. But this is the only way. Alakazam, immobilize him. Yikes. You just knocked out your own kid. I'm sorry, Ace, but this is for your own good. Stay here and out of harm's way until we finish the summit. What about you, Wiz? I suppose it's too much to hope you'll turn back? Wiz, take my Pokemon. No, what? I don't want your Pokemon. I can't fight, but they'll back you up. Ace is lending you his 2 cannon, Vaporeon, and Mamoswine for your fight with. I don't want them. I like my Pokemon. I don't want his Pokemon. When the battle starts, they'll automatically join your team. I don't want that. Who asked for that? I like my team. I like my team of Pokemon. I don't want your stupid Pokemon. I mean, they're fine, but like, I would much rather my Pokemon. It's crazy. So I suppose you'll follow this path no matter what. Very well then, I only need to hold you off just long enough. Until Akalov is finished, you shall not pass. Choose up to 3 Pokemon to battle with? Yeah, my team. That's who I want to battle with. I don't know, actually, because I like so many of my Pokemon. And I really like double battle, so I'm sad that it's a double battle I don't actually get to utilize my team for. I guess we'll grab Hariyama. I don't know. Light of Ruin and Ivory. Okay, but so it's not even a double battle. What? I just have to use your 3 Pokemon? That's awful. It's not even a double battle. I just straight up have to use your Pokemon. That's crazy. Good read. Good read. Good read. Alright, get in there, Vaporeon. And you got... Oh, gosh, this would have never happened to my team. This would have never happened to my team. Alright, we'll go for the fake out. Okay, cool. Glalie. The Ice Shrine. I don't care that we're confused. We're gonna punch right through it. We're gonna punch right through it. Okay, well. Hariyama, welcome to the party, bud. Let's go for a fake out. Back to Glalie. Go for the Ice Shard. Hit the Whirlwind again. I dare you, Mandibuzz. I'm going for a stupid ruse. I hate this place. You have Ice Fang, so we'll switch you in. I was hoping you would have, like, Rock Slide or something, but Ice Fang works. Can you get, like, Freeze? Swagger. I don't trust you like I trust Glalie. Yeah. But I'll still let you stay and do your best. Go for a Hyper Voice. Swagger, you missed. You missed again. Wow, what a loser. Maybe I could also flip in. Yeah, you hit it that time. Maybe I could just also go Metagross. Because Metagross, we could go for the Iron Head and just hope we farm some flinches. That went Foul Play, which is super effective. Cool. Man, I sure do wish I could use my own Pokemon. That would be cool. That would be cool if I was using my own Pokemon. Damn. Critical hit. Critical hit's pretty helpful. And then they just go for a Roost, so that's fine. So that's fine. That's fine, I guess. Man, this is super annoying. That's super annoying. Just spam your Roost, I guess. Alright. We failed. So we're just doing a bit of a pivot since we know kind of what to expect. Let's hit the Pursuit. We assume they're gonna run. So we'll just hit the Pursuits. At least get a little bit of extra damage on them, even though it's not very effective. Since we know they're gonna run into Incineroar, I also decided to bring Swampert and Luxray this time around, so we'll swap into Swampert. Flare Blitz shouldn't do too much. Still more than I was hoping it would do, though. Still more than I was hoping it would do, though. Let us Surf. I was hoping that was going to do a lot more. I was really hoping that was going to do a lot more. Alright, let's send in Mamoswine for the EQ. Probably into Mandibuzz. Or Misdaz. Like, anything with Levitate, honestly, is pretty bad for us here. Alright, send in Luxray with a T-Wave. Yeah, I was hoping to heal them up after the fact, but that was pretty sucky. That was pretty sucky. This is a pretty sucky fight. Let's bring back Luxray. Let's revive Swampert. Okay, just burn. I'm hoping to be able to hang out here for a bit with them being paralyzed. Do I have a burn heal? Surely I have a burn heal, right? One burn heal. Wow. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I was hoping I'd have more than just one burn heal. Alright, let's heal Luxray. Heal Swampert. Double Para. That's pretty good. Let's switch in Luxray. Can I get a third? Okay, we avoid the attack. It's fine. Then we just go for a Crunch. They withdraw. That's fine. Into Mandibuzz. Why'd you go into Mandibuzz here? I feel like Mandibuzz is not who you want to go to. We're gonna hit the T-Wave and just hope it lands. Okay, I'm just gonna keep hitting. Gosh, Luxray, what a letdown. What a huge letdown that you missed that. What a huge letdown. I really needed that. That was probably the biggest letdown of this whole fight here. Dang. I really needed you to land that T-Wave. They're probably going to go for the Swagger first, so I feel comfortable going for the Thunder Wave. No, they just go for the Foul Play. Never mind. They just know what's gonna kill. Max Potion. Yeah, you can. I mean, unfortunately, this is just where we're at, and what we're gonna have to do is just spam revives and stuff, because I'm using half a team that I didn't train, that I didn't choose, that I don't want to use. So I'm just gonna have to do some healing spam to make sure that, you know, that half the team that isn't good, we can make work. And I get it, like, Mamoswine, cool Pokemon. Toucan, cool Pokemon. We've used one for a bit, but I would never choose it in this match. I would also never choose to use a Vaporeon, because, like, why would I? Please, someone tell me, why would I ever want to use a Vaporeon? Alright, we'll go for the Ice Fang. It'd be great if you could just Whirlwind me into who I want to be whirled into, like, Luxray. That would be too cool. Assuming you're gonna go for a Roost here. Yeah, or just another Whirlwind. Switch into Mamoswine, because I'm like, I know you're gonna hit the Foul Play. So part of me wanted to go into, like, I wanted to get Luxray back out, but I know they were gonna go for the Foul Play there, so. Is it enough? Please be enough to just kill this Mandibuzz. Oh, gosh. Oh, please. Oh, please. I'm so tired of Roost spam. I'm so tired of Roost spam. Please crit. Please crit. You're kidding me. Okay, we got the flinch. There we go. Mandibuzz is dead. I know it's cheap saying I'm tired of the Roost spam when I'm also spamming revives and healing items. But that's fine. That's different. That's different. Trying to learn Endeavor? No. Endeavor doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Alright, we'll go into Metagross, assuming they're going to flee again. We're going to hit a Pursuit. No, they go for the Sucker Punch. They do go for the Sucker Punch, so I'm just going to go for a Psychic this time. The AI has decided to stay in and play. Incineroar. Let's send in Swampert, and we're just going to go for the EQ. which our physical is dropped, so we actually probably want to show it for Surf. But hey, it's a crit, so we got lucky there. Alakazam. I'm actually blanking on what Alakazam is weak to. I think they're pure Psychic. I think they're just weak to Dark, right? Well, look at my stuff. The Bug to Ghost and to Dark. I always forget about Bug. So we'll send in Luxray, and we will crunch. Oh, it's your Mega too. That makes sense. That makes sense that it's your Mega. They've traced my strong jaw. Psychic. Probably kills us. Hey, we survived at 39. Special defense drop. Doesn't really matter. But Alakazam is a glass cannon, so pretty easy to knock them out. Pretty easy. Trying to learn Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle does hurt yourself, right? Yeah, but I think Volt Tackle... I think it might be a little better to have them Volt Switch. Yeah, let's do that. Miss Magnus, this is a ghost. Is Miss Magnus pure ghost or ghost dark? I want to say they're pure ghost, but they might be ghost dark, which means they're only weak to ghost and dark. But if they're ghost dark, they're also weak to fighting, but immune to it, weak to bug, but resistant from ghost, so nothing, and weak to fairy. And I got no fairy moves. Alright, we'll just throw a 2 cannon. No, they're just pure ghost. They are just pure ghost. So they are weak to dark, so let's heal up our Luxray. I don't really care about the burn all that much. Go for a Screech. Go for a Screech. Alright. Crunch should now one-shot. Assuming we can get the Crunch off with the Quick Claw. This was the job. Shampoo. -2 defense from the Screech. Absolutely. Every day of the week. So in the end, that's all the time I could buy. Yeah. As I thought, this was all I could do to stall you. However, the preparations must be almost completed by now. All I can do is hope the remaining grunts above us can hold you off for just long enough. Farewell, Wiz. Ace. My whole body aches. Alright, I'm good. Let's keep going and finish this once and for all. We're gonna do it! We're really gonna do it! Can you take your terrible Pokemon back now? Man, Ivy was really starting to get on my nerves. I couldn't wait to meet my parents, but just a short while ago. But it's like she doesn't even care about me or my sister one bit. What's her problem? Dude. Yeah, your parents are pretty problematic. I would say maybe just cut your losses and, I was gonna say get better parents, but at this point, like, you're almost an adult. So, you don't really need more like a mentor-ish in your life, I guess, at this point, because you don't want them. You don't want them. They're pretty bad parents. Maybe get a dog. Do you have dogs in the Pokemon world? I guess not. You have dog Pokemon. I almost said dog-type Pokemon. They're not dog-type. They're just Pokemon that are dog-ish. I guess you already have Pokemon. Yeah. Therapy, actually. Therapy is what you should get, Ace. You should get therapy. And chat, you should subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. And be sure to come back next time for some more Pokemon Unbound goodness. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out my tournament vlog of when I went to the North American International Championships, NAIC, in New Orleans. The video went up a few days ago. You should definitely check that out. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.